John E. Doerr, Rainmaking Conversations, Influence, Persuade, and Sell in Any Situation. Step into the world of rainmaking, where closing sales and fostering strong connections are key to success. Rainmaking Conversations, Influence, Persuade, and Sell in Any Situation by John E. Doerr reveals the RAIN selling method, designed to maximize your sales potential by establishing rapport, understanding your prospects' challenges, tailoring your product to their needs, and providing a clear vision of how purchasing your product can improve their business. Throughout this book summary, you will learn how to create genuine connections with potential clients, communicate your value proposition effectively, ask the right questions, and handle objections. Prepare to transform your sales game and master the art of rainmaking.
Become a rainmaker. To succeed in sales, one must master the art of initiating and participating in engaging conversations with prospects. The RAIN selling method is a powerful tool that can help you achieve this. It comprises 4 components. R. Build rapport. A. Unearth aspirations. I. Solve problems. N. Navigate the closing stage. Implementing the RAIN method guarantees great results that will differentiate you as a salesperson and increase your sales. Building rapport in sales. Building rapport in sales requires personal and emotional connections. Phony behavior should be avoided, and meaningful compliments should be offered to the prospect. Being sincere and genuine is crucial, and showing interest in the prospect is essential. To be successful in sales, one must be able to describe the product's value clearly. One should pay attention to the situation and act accordingly, whether it calls for a business focus or a more relaxed conversation that aligns with the prospective buyer's corporate culture. Addressing prospects' afflictions. Sales conversations can either make or break the deal. To successfully promote your product, focus on addressing the concerns and afflictions of your prospects. The key is to find out what worries them through probing questions. Once you identify their problems, use the 5 whys method to emphasize the underlying cause. By doing so, you can help alleviate their afflictions with the elimination of the root cause. Moreover, prospects also have aspirations, making it vital to inquire about their stretch goals and future plans. Understanding and addressing these concerns can lead to more successful sales conversations. Engaging prospects. To effectively sell a product or service, it is essential to communicate how it can benefit the prospect's business operations and financial situation. Along with rational benefits, emotional impacts can also be stressed, such as increased prestige or a better work environment. Sales success ultimately relies on seizing opportunities and leading clients to envision the positive impact the product can bring. Painting pictures for business success. Rainmakers use compelling language to illustrate the benefits their customers will gain post-purchase. To succeed in sales, ask prospects 2 critical questions: what defines success 6 months after implementing our products, and what result do you wish to achieve by partnering with us? Clients often value being heard as much as the service they require. Clearly demonstrate how working with you will improve their future, for example, by reducing defects by 22% or increasing lead generation program effectiveness. Use charts and tables to highlight before and after scenarios, showing clients where they stand and how far they can go with your service. 10 Principles for Successful Selling. The RAIN system provides 10 essential principles for successful sales, known as the Rainmaker principles. These principles include thinking of customers' needs first, living by defined goals, taking proactive action, and continuous self-assessment and improvement. Other principles include mastering sales conversations, creating new customer contacts regularly, setting agendas, being courageous, and becoming a trusted advisor. The Rainmaker principles help in achieving successful sales while also ensuring customer satisfaction, avoiding unsatisfied customers, and building a solid foundation for future sales prospects. Research indicates that top sellers are amongst the 5% of salespersons who define their objectives and write them down. To achieve success, one must take action and maintain an in-depth knowledge of both the product and the prospect's business. The Rainmaker principles act as a reference for salespeople to assess themselves and confidently overcome the challenges presented in their day-to-day operations. Achieving sales success. The key to success in sales lies in answering 6 critical questions about your personal drive, dedication, and attitude. These questions focus on your desire for success, your commitment to hard work, your energy levels, your attitude, your willingness to take responsibility for outcomes, and your courage to face your sales fears. You must strive to become the best salesperson in the universe and take ownership of your results. Success comes from conquering your sales demons, maintaining a positive outlook, and putting in the hard work to prepare, conduct, and follow up on customer conversations. Crafting a winning value proposition. A value proposition is more than just why someone should buy from you, it's about how the customer will benefit from it. Crafting a compelling value proposition positioning statement involves 6 essential factors. First, identify your target customers. Second, showcase how your product or service can address a specific business problem. Third, highlight the financial and emotional benefits of solving that problem. Next, describe your offerings and how they can help the client. Then, provide proof of how your product has helped other companies. Finally, differentiate yourself from your rivals and show what makes your product special. By leveraging these factors, you can craft a winning value proposition. Asking smart questions for effective selling. To effectively seal a sale, avoid asking too many questions that make your potential buyers uncomfortable. Instead, be a trusted advocate by providing sound advice and demonstrating your reliability and competence. Secure their attention and curiosity by identifying their explicit and latent needs and substantiate your claims with testimonials and case studies. Avoid accepting put-offs as that puts you in a position of chasing the prospect. Aim to influence by helping your prospects assume ownership of the solution. Mastering telephone prospecting. In Mastering the Complex Sale, Jeff Thull explains that cold calls do not require salespeople to establish value immediately. Instead, salespeople should focus on explaining the value the prospect receives by speaking with them. 2 tactics are effective: the best practice and new idea approaches. Successful sales conversations involve handling objections, managing the close, knowing the product and the prospect's challenges, planning each session, and avoiding common mistakes that kill the sales. Salespeople should not ignore customer objections, but rather deal with them directly. A sales meeting is for recommending, not presenting. Sales conversations should move ahead, and the prospect's no is never firm. Salespeople must understand their product thoroughly and be aware of their strengths and weaknesses. They should avoid disrupting the discussion by preparing, following up, and not acting like an adversary. If budget information is necessary, salespeople have to ask for it gracefully. Building strong bonds for sales success. Building a strong bond with your prospective client is crucial to your success. This includes discussing the purpose and value of your sales conversation, understanding their needs, and the potential effect that your products or services can offer. It's also important to clarify their corporate purchasing process and identify the primary players. Once the sales conversation is over, summarize and confirm everything in a discussion letter to gain concurrence on next steps. If everything aligns, use this letter to create a formal proposal and secure their signature on the bottom line. Remember, stop selling once you've successfully closed the deal.
In conclusion, Rainmaking Conversations presents crucial techniques to influence, persuade, and sell like a pro through its RAIN selling method. The book emphasizes the importance of building rapport with clients, understanding and addressing their challenges, tailoring your approach to meet their needs, and showcasing how your product or service can lead to a positive impact on their business. Offering practical guidance, 10 Rainmaker principles and strategies for conversations, including goal setting, mastering product knowledge, and becoming a trusted advisor. This summary provides essential knowledge for individuals aiming to excel in sales. Embrace the power of rainmaking and watch your sales career reach new heights.